Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. And why, Shade, that Will's here already. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're talking about Starfield tonight. I watched about 20 seconds of the King Thrash analysis, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I've listened to a lot of the people in the community. Some people are unhappy. Some people are just fine. And then like I've sat and I've looked at it and like I have my own thoughts on the game. A lot of people are thinking, oh, it's overhyped and it's not coming out for a long time and this and that and all this other stuff. And man, I still think that Starfield is going to be a great game, man. There's so many people out there that don't even understand that, like, there's people out there like me that want a big experience that they can play for a long time. Like, I love No Man's Sky. Like, I think No Man's Sky is a great game. But the fact that it doesn't have a story, I don't know if it has one now. I haven't played it for a little while. I actually just played it some today and captured that footage today, but I haven't played No Man's Sky in a while because it's hard for me to sit down there and actually get into those survival games. So, how's it going, Sev? Cabbage, White Tea Shadow. Oh. Sorry, man. I'm yawning tonight. Even Doc came around on Starfield and admitted he let the negativity of others get to him. Yeah, dude, I kind of figured that, dude, I was already sold on Starfield. Like, right when they showed me right when I started seeing the visuals of what Starfield was going to be, I was like, yeah, this is fine, dude. Like, I don't care. As long as it looks like this throughout the whole game, I don't care. Like, that looks fine to me. For a game that I can go to 1,000 freaking planets and it's got a RPG system and a story and everything, like, dude, I'm fine. If it gets delayed again, like I still wouldn't be mad if like, I don't know, man. Like, I'll play Starfield when it's ready. When they bring it out and it's ready, like, I don't care. Starfield's a game I'll play like Elden Ring. I still haven't completed Elden Ring. I've got like 60 hours into Elden Ring, and I still go back in there every once in a while, and I play for a little while. Elden Ring and Starfield are gonna be big games this generation. I mean, you look at these games that PlayStation puts out; they are highly crafted. I mean, like, oh, let's take Horizon Forbidden West for instance. Now that they fixed that game, it literally it's incredible. Like, Horizon Forbidden West is now an incredible experience, but it's still small. It's still small. It's still a small game, and you know, in my mind, like, I envision like I don't know. I'll tell you what, the Bethesda engine, it definitely looks like the Bethesda engine. It looks like it's been upgraded for next gen. It looks like a next gen Bethesda engine to me. Just tested it works. Can control my camera with the right stick. Really? On what game? What game are you talking about, Delusional Granger? TK9, we're checking some of the ponies' profile to see if they ever play any Bethesda, and guess what? They haven't. Oh, I know. That's the thing, man. I don't think that anybody that's out there complaining about this Bethesda game, they're either they don't play them, or maybe they do play them. And okay, so my biggest thing with Bethesda games is character animation in third person. Like, I've always thought that Bethesda character animation is so stiff, and it's just, I mean, it's stiff and it kind of feels like a little I'm sorry, I got to scratch my back. But it kind of looks and feels a little stiff, but I mean, usually the game is pretty freaking good. I mean, dude, I Elder Scrolls Online, I love that freaking game, man. I'm gonna be playing it here again soon. I need to get back into it actually. Fallout 76, if you play it on your Series X on a 1440p monitor, it literally looks incredible now. Oh, cold still. Oh, I see. Promise me, Frog, this will be the last time you talk about Starfield. It's day one for me. Like, what do I saw? I'm good now. Give me the game. Okay, yeah. So, like, okay, you guys. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if for the new people, and everything that. Usually, I only need to see a game one time to know if I'm hyped or not. You know what I mean? Like, I see a game and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. It doesn't matter what Dreamcast guy says. It doesn't matter what Shill Up says. It doesn't matter what Young Yeah says. It doesn't matter what any of these guys say. I have my own perfectly good eyes, and I see something and I like it, and where I don't like it. I'll tell you what, man. I've bought a lot of games that were like, oh my gosh, that looks cool. And then I play them for like a half hour and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to play it no more right now. But then I'll come back to it like a year later and I'll play right through it. And I'm like, yeah, it was a great game. It just depends on my moodiness, man. Like, I'm a moody gamer. I am such a moody gamer. It's not even funny, man. I'll buy a game that looks good, that's interesting. I'll play it. Oh yeah, Starfield's a day one buy for me. No problem. Yeah, yeah, that is 100% day one buy for me. Trying out Fallout 4 since it's on Game Pass to see how Bethesda games work and seeing what I'm getting into with Starfield. yeah, Starfield or Fallout 4 is a good game. Fallout 4 is pretty solid, I think. I didn't beat Fallout 4. I've always been more of the Elder Scrolls type fan. Fallout was never really my like, oh my gosh, but I did like Fallout 76 more than Fallout 4 after they updated it and brought a whole bunch of stuff to it. Fallout 76 was, in my opinion, I like that one more. Oh, sure. Oh, I much prefer Fallout 3 and New Vegas over Fallout 4. See, I never played those ones though, Cabbage. I never played those ones back when they first came out. Like, I don't know, man. I just wasn't into I was more into like the Wolfensteins and the Doom and all of that stuff for the longest time. Like back in the 360 and PlayStation generation. Playing the Turtle game, yes, Turtles tomorrow. Oh, I need to find out if Spellforce 3 if oh my gosh, if the multiplayer is working yet, because I still need to test that and make some content on that. Of course, whatever. Yeah, dude. I think everybody's playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, man. I would really okay. So I kind of like the one that Konami had. I kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that Konami had. Platinum Games make for them. More RPG than shooter, because without that, your accuracy is just all over the place usually. It's not horrible, but just a quirk of the game. Turtles in Time was probably my favorite ever freaking Ninja Turtle game. Turtles in Time, man. I freaking love them Super Nintendo ones. I think the Super Nintendo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games were freaking awesome. I was playing some of this today too. Metroid Dread. I really am. I'm really, dude. I'm starting to get so irritated with AAA games, man. It's not even funny. I'm like really going back and like really trying to find some really good side-scrolling freaking Metroidvania games, man. Like I miss playing those. I want to play more of them. Sonic, yeah, Sonic Frontiers, man. I'm definitely interested in Sonic Frontiers. The game was fun. I had to pirate it since it got unlisted. Yeah, that one was pretty fun, man. I wish I still had my copy of that, to be completely honest with you. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game is hard. Yeah, millennials would be mad. You remember the one back on freaking regular Nintendo? I don't know if anybody remembers that one, man. That game was the first Dark Souls experience I ever had. I don't know if you remember that one. It was like you go down in the sewers and everything, and you'd fight like down there, like the robots and stuff, and they would like whoop your butt. That game was dang hard, man. The NES Turtles was crazy hard. Yeah, that game was so freaking hard, man. That game, okay, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then Super Ghouls and Ghosts, man. Those games were so freaking hard back then, man. Like I struggled with those so hard back in the day, man. I was so mad. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I love what you're doing and always enjoy your level-headed takes on topics. Thanks, Dominic. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, dude, I try to stay level-headed, man. When everybody's freaking out, when all my co-conspirators on YouTube are freaking out about something, I usually just try to not jump in and chime in on it. Because to tell you the truth, I have yet to download Diablo Immortal. I'll probably download it here in the next couple days or something and give it a try. I've just had other stuff that I wanted to cover and get to, but I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to, put out my 2 cents on it. But I mean, as far as the microtransactions in that game goes, I started a new TikTok, bro. Like, see how far you can get on Diablo Immortal before you spend any money. New and tasty was great. Also, highly recommend it. Oh, you mean like the Oddworld games? Yeah. I've played a couple of those. The Prince of Persia. You remember like the Pitfalls, and dude, those games were so freaking good back. Dude, like Super Nintendo was like my favorite freaking console generation. I mean, that's the one that I have like the most vivid memories of playing, that was just like pure fun that like it just gets so hard. I'm gonna as soon as they do release that new Amiga Intel Vision Amiga or whatever, I'm probably going to buy one of those. I played Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia was a fun game. I used to love those. And then like Aladdin and stuff like that. Those games are so fun. Callisto Protocol. Yes. I'm excited for that one too. I got a lot of games that I want to play this year, man. Like, I don't care if Microsoft puts out any more exclusives right now. To tell you the truth, man, with everything that's coming out this year, I don't care. I mean, I've got so many of those. We got PlayStation, we got Nintendo dropping stuff, I got PC games. Like, man, there's so many games out there to play that I don't know, man. If Microsoft needs a little bit more time for these games, cool. Just make them good. Just make them, just give us realistic expectations. That's all I ask from PlayStation and Microsoft and Nintendo is just give us realistic. It's not even the companies that are giving us unrealistic expectations. It's the freaking people that hype this stuff up all the time, man. Gosh, it's getting so bad. Oh man, I try not to hype things up on this channel. I really do, man. I mean, I get excited and I get hyped too, but usually I just keep all that hype to myself most of the time because I don't know, man. Hype. Don't want to be hype. I'm excited for Ragnarok. I'll tell you what, though. My thing with Ragnarok, dude, if I have to fight one more freaking troll boss, I'm going to 100% call that a DLC. I don't want to fight any more of them trolls, man. I want to fight another dragon. I want to fight the other brothers. I want to fight Thor. I want to fight Odin. I want to fight freaking all the other bosses that are supposed to be in that game. I do not want to fight any more freaking trolls and wade through fog. And you know it's going to have tons of fog, man. Oh my gosh, look at the freaking fog. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I mean, it does look good in certain parts on. I'll tell you what, man. The fog does look good on certain parts in Horizon Forbidden West, but then in other parts, it's just way too freaking much. Oh, this is the last one. It's gonna be big. I hope so, dude. I really hope so. I hope it is. I hope they do finish it out, man. I hope they finish out the Norse saga because I don't want to wait another 5 years to play another PlayStation game. That's why PlayStation, dude, if they're gonna do these games the way they're doing them, they need to come out and like completely knock it out of the park with a whole complete experience. That we're not waiting 5 years for a freaking DLC. Hey, Lane, how's it going, man? Demon Souls, yeah. Good luck, man. Demon Souls is pretty hard. Demon Souls is pretty hard at first, man. Especially if you go in the wrong freaking. If you go back to the thing and you go to one of the other portals. Yeah, RE3 looks pretty good. I think what they did with Resident Evil 2 is freaking amazing. Yeah, dude, there's so many games coming. So, gosh, it's not even. That's just the difference between one and done and made for fun. People won't see you much in 2023. Nice. Can you guys tell me what's the difference between one and done and made for fun? PlayStation games, one and done. Xbox games, made for fun. Feast and famine. That's usually the way it is in my line of work, man. It's either feast or famine. Usually when gas prices are over $3, we're booming with work, man. We're not booming right now, man. Xbox finishes. Oh, yeah. This generation must be the most. Oh, my gosh. For real, Andy. I mean, oh, gosh. These guys get pretty freaking toxic, man. I'm on Twitter today, and this kid's trying to tell me that, like, hey, man, you're wrong. And, like, just telling me I'm taking L's, like, left and right. And I'm like, what am I taking an L on, bro? Like, seriously. I own every piece of PlayStation first-party software on my PlayStation 5, dude, and I don't ever play it. Like, how is that an L for me? Like, I guess it is an L, dude. I wasted all that money. I mean, I should be... Gamers becoming Karens. I know. He's freaking... Oh, man. I don't know, man. Like, I get it, man. If you've been an Xbox fan for a long time, man, like, yeah, dude, you've been playing a lot of Gears, Halo, and Forza. Like, I get it. I get it, but I mean, now, you know, like, if you really reflect, if you go back and you reflect on that showcase, dude, Microsoft's coming at everything, man. They're going after Nintendo's base. They're going after PlayStation. Well, I guess I can't really say they're going after PlayStation's base just yet because they're not making movie games just yet. We haven't seen any of those. Hellblade 2 will probably be the closest, but my gosh, man. I don't know. That's kind of what sets PlayStation apart, though, is having those games. And I don't know, man. Like they're fun every 6 months or every year or something like that. You know, you get one of your PlayStation first party one and done games, you play through it, and then you move on, and you're right back to third party games. Like that's and you're just like, yeah, man, that was such a greatest experience because you really do sit glued to it for a long time. So you come away thinking like, yeah, man, that was freaking great. Thought it was bad 360 PS3 and last gen, but this gen, oh gosh, these guys are terrible this gen. Not making movie games. And Plague's Tale Requiem says otherwise. Oh yeah, Plague Tale. Um, I don't know, man. I don't feel like the first game was a movie game. I feel like it was I feel like it was an action adventure. I feel like the second game will be action adventure. I have seen some of the cutscenes. They do look pretty good. I mean, PlayStation games just literally feel like an interactive movie. Like you the yeah, you're right. The Quarry is the definition of a true movie game. You're right. But I mean, yeah, I do like narrative driven games for real, but I mean, if they're like the Quarry, I think that it was all right. It was fine. I mean, if you like those kind of games, it's probably the one with the best. I see. I don't know, man. Until Dawn was freaking amazing, but this one does have some really good. Um, it does have some really good production values. So I mean, you could probably definitely be okay with the price you're paying for that game. Um, but dang, I don't know if I think $50 would feel incredible for the Quarry. I think that would be incredible. Definitely looking forward for High on Life. Yeah. See, and that's the thing with Xbox, man. We get to play these games and we don't have to shell out $60 for them, man. We just get to play them and try them out. And if they're good, cool. You know, we can buy them. If they're not good, hey, at least we didn't spend all that money and we got to try a new experience. That's what I love about Game Pass the most. I love the fact that with Game Pass, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to buy everything anymore. Like I would used to sit there on Saturdays before Game Pass, dude, and I would just start buying games because I was bored and I wanted to play something else, or and then I would just buy them. And now I don't even have to do that no more. I could just start live stream, or I could just start streaming anything I want to check out. And if I like it, I download it and then I play it. If I really like it, then I buy it. I wouldn't because I would, but a lot of games I still do buy before they launch. I have too many enemies out there. Oh, I see. Rod, can you still and dock into ships and do smuggling in Starfield? Todd Howard confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, you can still. Yeah, yeah. I heard you can jump in there and jack people. Yeah, dude. I've read a lot of what Todd said. I'm extremely hyped still for Starfield. I am extremely hyped for it still. I believe it is going to be an incredible experience, and I'm ready to take that journey, man. I'm gonna buy it day one. I'm gonna have it pre-ordered. I'm gonna pay full price for it, and I'm gonna play it. I might put up a whole bunch of content for it, but I might not. I might just keep that one to myself and just play it on my own leisure, man. There's some games that like my Assassin's Creed games and stuff like that I've always been there. But all the other stuff that I try out and stuff, I I don't know. I just kind of want to keep some stuff to myself so that I can enjoy my experience without it. So I don't know. Call that the PlayStation fan in me that likes to play some stuff, single player and alone. Oh man, sometimes I just so like a game like Death Stranding, bro. I literally locked myself in a room to play that game because I just wanted to be so immersed in that world. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. I did that with Horizon Forbidden West. I just completely shut myself off from everything, and I just played through that. Usually those I have to play those that way. I have to play those kind of games that way because it I need to be immersed. I need to be immersed in them. Yeah, I don't want much spoiled either. Exactly. I do think this is going to be good. I'm liking the. I really like the premise of what they've got going on, of what Todd Howard and everything has. I was gonna buy it, Andy, but let me see if I can pick it up yet. My I have to wait for my plus to expire before I do it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me freaking. Yeah, dude, it's still trying to make me pay like $120 up front, man. I need to. I guess I just have to wait for my PlayStation Plus to completely freaking run out. It's supposed to be up this month, so as soon as it runs out, I'm gonna pick it up and I'll try it out. But I don't know. I don't know. I just want to buy it 1 month at a time. I don't want to pay $120 for the PlayStation because I don't know, man. Like my PlayStation stuff, I usually just buy it day one. No Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, no SOCOM. Yeah, dude, if there's no SOCOM, what's the point? Like if they add SOCOM, if they added SOCOM to it, I would pay the $119. I would love to play some SOCOM. I don't know, man. I kind of want them upgraded like Xbox does. If they could get them like a 4K 60 frames a second or something, I don't know. See, PlayStation's like sitting on a bunch of a great IP that I really love that I would buy hand over foot, no problem. No. I just think I'm super excited for the future of Starfield. You and me both, Spike. You got to understand, man. Like I'm an open world video game junkie. Like I'm an open world video game junkie, man. Like I love those kind of games, and I will keep playing them forever. Just like my girlfriend, she thinks I'm doing something. What I did was basically spam, but it doesn't matter now. You're good, man. I would have got to your comment soon. I was just getting a little bit ahead of myself. I try to read everything, man. I really do. Sometimes my old eyes. No, I'm just joking. I'm not old. Dude. I'm only 41, but I feel old, man, because my body hurts all the time. My fingers, man. Being a mechanic, dude, your fingers are always cracking and breaking, and it sucks. So with Starfield, having 1,000 planets and the way they look, um, the way those visuals look, man, I'm perfectly okay with that. You got King Thrash trying to say, well, you don't even get the burners like when you're coming in from the sky and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, like, I mean, they said it was on a moon. Like, do we know for sure if they have atmosphere, if the moons have atmosphere? Like, I don't know, man. Does our moon have atmosphere? Like, I mean, when they get up there and they drop like the little rover down, it doesn't look like it's burning up through an atmosphere. So I'm like, I don't know, man. Does like see, it's just stupid stuff like that, man. That people nitpick about, and it's like, why would you nitpick about that? Or the smoke from the ship? I'm like, oh my gosh, man, who freaking cares? I thought it looked okay. It looked cool. Oh my gosh, dude! Just the nitpicking that guy does is like so uncalled for, man. It's like I wonder. It's like, dude, are you even a video game or a video? Are you even a gamer or are you just oh my gosh, look at them PlayStation games. They look so pretty. And dude, you know how easy it is to do you know how easy it is to prop up a AAA game? It's pretty easy, man. Like it's pretty easy. I can just be like, yeah, man, that game's super great. Like you can take any AAA game, basically, and like prop it up and get a bunch of views and all of that stuff. And it's like, man, no, dude, I want to cover the stuff that's not as I want to cover the stuff. No Elden Ring, anyone? Elden Ring straight blew all of them PlayStation first party games out of the water, and it's funny to watch that kind of stuff because it's like people want games, man. They're sick and tired of you know buying these. I'm not going to speak for everybody. I'm going to speak for myself. I am sick and tired of buying these AAA games, getting through them in a weekend, and then never really having the desire to touch them again. Like I don't ever have a desire to touch them again. I'm like, yeah, that was great, but I never sit there and think like, oh yeah, you know what, man, I want to play Horizon Forbidden West today. No, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, dang man, should I play some Chivalry 2 today? Should I check out that freaking Dolmen some more? Should I play some freaking Sniper Elite 5? Should I jump on Spellforce 3? Those are the games that are occupying my mind space right now. Playing some Elden Ring. Those are the games that occupy my mind space. The AAAs, I mean, they're cool to talk about, they're cool to play or whatever, but I know every AAA game I buy, I'm going to get through it quick and I'm going to be done with it. So I'm thinking about all of the stuff that surrounds that normally always occupies my time, that I'm always playing, that's like really good. But then I treat myself to a AAA, and play through a AAA. You know what I mean? It's like, get out there and play some games and then like treat yourself to a AAA every once in a while. You know what I mean? That's why we're doing the new while you're waiting for your next AAA banger series. No, I'm just footprints were left in the dirt. Skyro has a lot of work today. Horizon Forbidden West, that masterpiece. I think Horizon Forbidden West was pretty good, Darth. I thought it was a decent AAA. I thought it was a great average AAA experience, man. Leave Starfield alone. It didn't do anything. It didn't even come out yet. Leave it alone, man. Quit picking on it. Starfield's gonna be great, man. Spooderman. I like Spooderman. Go to play Spooderman when I get home. Spider-Man is exclusive to... Oh, never mind. It's coming to PC. Gonna play that on PC with maximum graphics and maximum ray tracing at maximum frame rates, and it's gonna look way better than on my PlayStation 5. Sad face. Hopefully the Batman game turns out better than it looked. You know what? YT Shadow, Onyx, dude, he sent me a copy of Batman Arkham Knight on the PC, bro. Oh my freaking gosh. The game looks incredible. And then I bought Origins. Like, Origins is freaking insane too, man. I couldn't find Origins on PlayStation or Xbox, and I found it on PC. I got it on Eniba for like $2 and something cents. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's great. Gotham Knights will be fine. Shadow Dome. I don't know, man. I don't know if Gotham Knights is going to be fine. Exactly. They're nice. Microsoft buys the North Korean government and puts them on Game Pass. Hey, Code, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Appreciate it. Appreciate it coming back. Xbox Series S Frog is such a wonderful console. I'm playing Gears 5. Yeah, I really do try to put Xbox Series S on the map as much as I can because it really has impressed me. It really has impressed me. I think honestly, guys, if I bought more third-party games for my PlayStation, I probably would play it more. But I just don't, man. I buy them on my Xbox. I know I can cover it on the Series S and the Series X. And I can most of the time get copy on my PC, bro. Yeah. Just like God of War did on PC. Oh, no. Dude, God of War looks incredible. You could put that on 21.9, which effectively makes your field of view better, as well as crank up all the visuals. And now you can use FSR 2.0 and get fuzzy branches if you want them. Like, I don't know, man. Like FSR 2.0, I think those technologies like FSR, those are going to do great when you're in like Like say you're playing the Matrix demo. I think those are going to be great in like cityscapes. But once you get out into the vegetated areas, yeah, dude, that reconstruction stuff just falls apart. To the point of hypnosis. How would you be able to hide it? I know. I do the same. Nice. Heavens, I'd be thinking why Kratos can't jump. Oh, I know. Why can't he jump no more, man? I'll let you decide one of those 3 runs and they take it. Guys, Starfield doesn't look all cute and pretty like my excuses. Oh yeah. Graphics. Oh dude. Yeah, I think The Last of Us is going to sell amazing on PC. I know that I'm going to probably end up with 2 copies of it, one on PlayStation 5 and PC. If it comes out the same day, I'll probably just buy it on PC. To be completely honest with you, I won't even play around with the PlayStation version. I really do think PlayStation needs to get that PlayStation PC up and going quick. So, one of the things I am disappointed about not knowing or finding out any more about during the Xbox show was Game Pass Family. I really want to know more about Game Pass Family soon. So I can just start paying for that. I do kind of like the approach they took with putting it out there for the 12 months, showing you that, hey man, over the next 12 months, this is what you're going to get. Like Sony ain't going to tell you what you're going to get for the next 12 months on their system, man. They're not going to tell you that. I mean, they might now, but they're not going to tell you that. Like Microsoft did, pretty much tells you like, yeah, dude, this is what you're going to have for the next 12 months. Now you can pay monthly if you want and drop the months that you don't want them. Those are fine words. Gird their loins. Some people in our community were pretty freaking bent about that Microsoft show, guys. What can we do to help them understand that Eggs Box is the best box, dude? Eggs Box. Hey, Titus Girl, how you doing, man? Welcome to the family, son. I was gonna do a video on Resident Evil 7, but I think they should have done a little bit more. Maybe added a better texture pack to that game. Xbox need games that are in the league of Halo, Gears, and Forza. Yeah, Xbox. You're right, OJ. Xbox does, dude. They do need some games, man. They they do need some more AAA first party bangers. They do, man. And I mean, like, okay, they definitely do. Like the community deserves that. They've waited long enough for that. But what they're also doing, man, with the Game Pass and the games that they're bringing to the service, that's like the perfect content to push the Xbox Series S into as many homes as possible for kids and parents to be able to. Well, Frog, they may be upset. Hear me out, like they said, you go get back. They that Series S. I mean, there's a lot of content that came out in that show that is really going to drive sales for the Xbox Series S, for families and for kids and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what Xbox is doing is pretty smart, but they do need to cater to their fans. They do. They 100% need to cater to the fans that have been there and supported them, and I think they will. I don't have a doubt in my mind that Xbox is gonna bring quality, quantity, and everything to Xbox this generation, man. Like you're gonna be so overloaded with stuff to play that you're just not gonna you're not gonna know what to do, man. At the moment, I can't justify the price for a decent PC, but that PlayStation Slim looking sick in a good way. Oh, I know. I think you'd be all right with a PlayStation, Andy. You probably would be able to run a PC a lot longer, though. To tell you the truth, I feel like since I've had mine, um, I've been able to get some really good deals on a lot of the games I want. My Game Pass is amazing. I just thought Xbox Showcase was amazing. Just having the Series S and you're going to play all the Xbox games in the near future, which is cool. Now, see that Xbox Series S is a pretty decent machine. How's it going, Shaq Fu? Welcome back to the show. I have an Xbox Series S. It was a good show. I think only 12 months is better format so people know. Yeah, I think see, I don't know, man. I'm still kind of on the fence with that. I still want them to do shows that show off other games, like Contraband and all the games that we all wanted to see and we all wanted more information on, because I was right there with everybody else, dude. I want to know more about these games, and I'm kind of confused. I'm like, why did Microsoft do that? I mean, there has to be a reason, like a legitimate reason, like why they would do that, why they would like risk making all their fans mad by not showing them anything. But then again, in Microsoft's head, they were probably thinking, yeah, man, people want to know about Redfall, Starfield, and the other stuff, that's closer to the here and now. And everybody was just getting pumped up and hyped up over a bunch of so-called leaks and stuff. So it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know what people are supposed to think, man. I really don't. I want to be overloaded with Game Pass quality content like a girl overloaded on prom night. You're so naughty. That's so bad of you, man. Jeff was our favorite pony. Has been replaced by Shadow now, though. Jeff Fafa. High on Life was my favorite of the show, followed by Starfield. Wasn't really a fan of everything else. Motorsport was a wow moment as far as pushing the Series X. I mean, see, and that's kind of why I felt that's kind of those racing games are made to showcase your consoles. And I don't think the Gran Turismo really did that for the PlayStation 5, man. Like I'm really disappointed that the Gran Turismo came out the way it was. Like, it's fine, it plays great, it's a good addition to Gran Turismo, but it did not showcase the PlayStation 5 like it should have, man. Like, that game should have been built from the ground up for that console. So we know they didn't build Gran Turismo around the PlayStation 5. They built it around the PlayStation 4 and then backported it, and then just made it look prettier for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, Diablo 4, of course. Yep, PoE 2. They showed some good stuff, man. They showed some good stuff, man. Like, I'm pretty excited about a lot of the stuff that they showed. There's a lot of stuff on there that I would definitely like to play. Sony were crooks with charging. Oh gosh, dude, $70. It was literally GT Sport with a little bit of freaking polish and like move some of the menus and stuff around, dude, and pop that out and said it was a full-fledged freaking Gran Turismo, dude. I'm like, are you serious, man? It made me laugh, but I tried to be fair with it because I love Gran Turismo. I'll always love Gran Turismo, dude. I've been playing them since the first PlayStation, but my gosh, dude. Are PlayStation fans ever gonna get do you think they'll ever get do you think they'll ever come on to or actually catch on to being okie doked as much as they get okie doked, dude? Oh my gosh, man. It's like such an okie doke when it comes that you can. Oh yeah. Oh, joining the Discord Diablo clan? Probably not, Titus. I might, dude. Gaming for me right now feels dead. I don't like PS movie driven games, so I'm kind of left waiting. Yeah. There's nothing coming out that you really like or want to play, OJ? Nothing third party. I guess if Game Pass is your thing and that's how you're consuming your games and stuff, yeah, dude, that would kind of suck. But I mean, if you're still buying stuff, you for a Last of Us, dude, Sony's charging, I know, $70 for a freaking remake, dude. I want to pay my $10 upgrade fee. Come on, Sony, let me pay my $10 upgrade fee, bro. They're like, no, man. We actually put work into this one. I'm like, so didn't you put work? You put DualSense support in the other games. Why can't we have our $10? Crane News Frog. I saved $210 by waiting for Returnal, Demon Souls, and Valhalla coming to PS Plus. Nice, yeah. So I mean, if you didn't already buy them games day one, yeah, dude, PS Plus is probably a pretty solid thing, and at least you can get all those with only the $15 tier. Hey, Brog, don't forget it's not $70. There's tag. Oh yeah, 75. Got to pay $70 in a gallon of gas for a PlayStation this gen so far is some BS. See, I don't know, OJ. I've been playing a lot of games and I haven't really had that. I'm not really feeling that way, man. I mean, but you said you stick to a pretty. I mean, you pretty much said you stick to a limited range of games. So I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from, bro. Like I used to really be like that when I was a PlayStation gamer. I really didn't venture out much. But now I do. Now I venture out because I don't want to not have something to play. You know what I mean? Like and especially with Game Pass, bro, you can play so many different games now, bro. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And I know a lot of them are filler and blah blah blah. Like I get it. I get it. They're filler, but then when you start playing them and you're like, "Oh man, this is Destroy All Humans." Yeah, dude, Destroy All Humans 2. I'm definitely going to be covering that on the channel. See, I'm like more excited for these AA games and these remakes and some of these other remakes that are only like $40, man. Like that's cool to me, Yeah, I'm going to be day one for The Last of Us 1. Shadow is, of course he is. He's already saving his money up for it right now. Yep, tomorrow we'll know Final Fantasy VII is coming to Xbox. It better be free to play. I mean, it better be on Game Pass, dude. I'm gonna be pretty mad. I've already bought that game. I've already bought it. I've already paid my $70. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Game Pass tomorrow, or Final Fantasy VII remake. Everybody's gonna be playing Turtles, dude. The snitch is hinting at something Final Fantasy VII related, and that is multi-platform. So I think I'm not saying that this is like a rumor or anything. I mean, my assumption would be that they would bring out Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 for the Xbox and announce Part 2 at the same time. That's kind of what I think is probably going to happen. If not that, then at least they're going to announce Part 2 tomorrow, probably. So that would be something to actually look into. To be honest, Frog, it's all Sony's fault. Naughty Dog don't work for free. No one does. Yeah. I mean, I think their time would have been much better if they would have spent that on actually building a new IP or something instead of remaking a game that. I mean, the mechanics, the mechanics and the controls, yes, definitely need an update, but that's about it, man. Definitely coming to Xbox Game Pass tomorrow. Japanese devs are taking Xbox more seriously this generation because mostly Phil cutting them checks. I know, huh? And they need the money. Yeah, feels like next gen was rushed. I don't necessarily think it was rushed, OJ. I just think the pandemic hit at the wrong time, and it really did disperse people for. I mean, in California and the West Coast, bro, they had all them developers shut down and stuck at their houses, man. And like I get how it could be harder to try to build a game from home, but I mean, at the same time, like I personally am kind of an asshole about it because it's like, dude, I had to work through the whole thing. I had to get up every day and go to work, man. Can't stop rewatching gameplay. I know, huh, man? That freaking Starfield looks great. Developers aren't paid commissions on games. They're paid by the contract, and publishers get all the money from the sales. Yeah. I think PlayStation is see. I don't know, man. Like me personally, I don't really matter. I don't mind if games get remade or remastered or something like that. Like I kind of do like that because I do. I've always wanted to see my favorite games running, looking better and playing better and stuff like that. Like I've always had that mindset. So I mean, like the $10 upgrade fee, yeah, dude, it sucks because Microsoft's giving them out for free, but at the same time, $10 is only 2 gallons of gas. So I mean, yeah, I guess it works, right? So I don't Nvidia, Xbox, PlayStation, and so on. Shortages are brutal, yeah. I did not find any checkerbirds, none at all. In all the footage that I went through, I did not find any checkerbirds. I didn't even find any checkerbirds in Resident Evil. The only remaster I want is the Marcus Finks. See, like who the hell was like? I think that one started as a rumor, Master Chief. I do not think that is even a project that they are working on. To be completely honest with you, I think that is a 100% rumor. One of those, dude. It sounds like an MBG thing to me, bro. Like an MBG thing was talking about, like, you know what I mean? And it's irritating because like that's what I hate about some of these channels. They go out and they just try to get these clicks by spreading like rumors and stuff. I mean, it doesn't sound far fetched, but seriously, man, hey Frog, do you think Naughty Dog, Rockstar, and SSM setting the bar and graphics is why people feel like next gen isn't much? So yeah, I do. That's the problem that I've been talking about this for a little while, Shaq. Like I think that PlayStation is going a little overzealous with the whole cutscenes and the visuals. Because now you look at a game like Starfield. I look at a game like Starfield and I'm like, damn, that game is beautiful. It looks great. And then everybody's like, it's not as good as Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm like, dude, it's like 100,000 times bigger than Horizon Forbidden West. Like that looks amazing. And yeah, I do think that some of these developers shooting so high for these movie game graphics just so they can call them a AAA and get like full price. It Like I said, man, I'm getting more excited about freaking AA games, dude, and and indie games nowadays because I feel like they're more likely to push the boundaries in gaming in gaming overall than these AAA companies that are just pushing pretty graphics. The more they work on the cutscenes and the high graphics, the less gameplay and stuff that's going to be in these games, guys. They're essentially making you tech demos and then charging you full price, and then you're like, oh man, Froggy two burgers at the Five Guys is over $45. Dang man, yeah, I know. Me and my wife ate there a little while ago, and it was like $35, dude. $35, man, just for me and her to get a burger and fries and stuff. And I was like, holy crap, man. That's it is. It's getting. I personally think instead of these restaurants raising the prices of the food, I think they should just lower the portions. I mean, we're all getting fat anyway, so might as well just lower the calories we're intaking. You know what I mean? Oh, it's good though. Yes, it is good. I remember some prominent linker mentioned the Micros Link collection, but I don't remember who it was. See, that's the thing, man. They all mention all the stuff, and then when it doesn't pan out, everybody gets all butthurt and upset and angry at Microsoft. And it's like, dude, we never said that shit was coming out, man. Why are you guys getting mad at us? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, why is everybody getting mad? Like that chat, man, was starting to go a little bit sideways, man. And I was like, okay, I gotta end this, dude. This is getting out of control. People are clearly upset, man. Clearly upset. That's why I don't listen to that rumor shit. That's why I don't pay attention to it. That's why I don't want to hear that stuff, man. Like I don't want to. Whenever I hear leak or any of that kind of stuff, I just ignore it. How many times have you guys said? How many times have people in the community said something about a leak in here, and I'll be like, oh yeah, 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 and I just kind of blow it off, dude. It's just because I don't want to have unrealistic expectations, dude. Like when I watch those shows, I usually watch those shows to have a good time and watch those shows, man. I like to celebrate the here and now. You know what I mean? Like I want to be surprised in these shows. I want to be surprised, man. $3 for a single hamburger at the McDonald's now. Yeah, I know. Well, there's like, I don't know, man. People thought that, you know, people thought that printing out trillions and trillions of dollars was going to be a good idea, man, and just giving it away and telling people to stay home. That was kind of dumb, man. That's why I'm glad I didn't stay home that whole time. I'm glad me and my wife got to get up and go to work every day because, dude, it would have killed us, man. Yeah, I just try to ignore freaking rumors, man. Handily broke the Halo Gears and Forza narrative. They have to a certain extent, for sure. The snitch batting 1,000, 100. Oh yeah, the snitch, that dude that came out and said something about it. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get a 40 series, man. I work through COVID. That's what I do, man. I work. I get up and work. Everybody should have worked through COVID. What happened with 343? Good portion of those games are first party. Yeah. What are we talking about? Oh, we're just chatting. I didn't even know. I didn't. What happened with the 343? Oh, the snitch. Yeah, what happened with 343? OG Xbox in 360 days. They uploaded a racist emblem to the game today and quickly changed it. Oh, I haven't heard anything about that yet. I haven't heard anything about it. Bonobo. Dude's getting butthurt during a reaction to Xbox. Man, some dude's getting butthurt during a reaction to the Xbox showcase. Like, calm down. That's all. Not a racist emblem. It was a name, Bonobo, but I never saw it. Oh, I see. People try to downplay it, but it's actually incredibly racist. Yeah, see, I don't understand how that. I've never in my life seen that before, so I don't understand how it's like. See, I don't know, man. I don't understand how it's racist. I don't. I just. Oh. Oh, okay. I see, Master Chief. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll take your guys's. I'll take your guys's input on that and band artist. Got approved to be in the game. Was it the actual developers that put it in there? Xbox Showcase. I think they did. I think they did a good job with the Xbox Showcase. Sarah Bond came out and said it was in the next 12 months that all these games are coming out. So I mean, that that makes sense. You know, I mean, she did warn us early on in the show. So I mean, it's like can't be too mad at her. Too mad at them. They did tell us. Yes, it was the developers. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, it has taken 343 a long time to get some content out. I mean, we finally got some content for Battlefield 2042, man. Sony fanboys are gonna, oh dude, that'd be another one of their exclusives lost, man. And apologize after the fact, so it was real. Oh, I see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they're clearly racist, then yeah, dude, just get rid of the people that are like that. You know, get rid of them. But I mean, if it was an honest mistake, like me, clearly I didn't know what it freaking meant. What if I would have, put something like I didn't know what it meant. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It didn't do much for me. Can't be mad at other people's hype though. Yeah, I'm not mad at other people getting themselves overhyped. I mean that just happens, bro. I mean, that's why I don't get overhyped. So I'm not super disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, it's yeah, man. It's like, I mean, you can't expect like us, like everybody to know like all these brand new terms and stuff that everybody's like deemed racist, man. It's like, man, I don't know. Irish jokes might be racist, but no one gives. I already did. I watched like 20 seconds of it, Shaq, and I was like, nope, I'm done, man. I was like, nope, I'm done. I don't need this negativity in my brain. I try to stay. I'm trying to stay away from the negativity, guys. I really am. I mean, like, I know I'm an ardent warrior in the in the fanboy wars, but oh my gosh, it gets so old, man. Like when you're sitting there trying to celebrate like games and like be interested in stuff, and everybody's just freaking out and being like negative about it. It's just like, come on, guys. It's literally got me to the point where I don't even want to do those shows live anymore. I just want to sit back, watch them and record it, and then do like a video as I'm watching it, like a live reaction, and then post it. Because then I don't have to deal with the negativity until after the fact. You know what I mean? Like I can sit there and be happy and not have my experience. You dug your own foxhole, Andrew. You can't throw your gun. I know. I dug my own freaking fanboy war hold. I got it. I know, but I watched the end of it, Dub Will. That was all I had time to watch. I haven't went back and watched it yet, dude. I was too busy working on that Resident Evil stuff. I get too excited when I start making those videos, okay? Because I'm like rushing myself to get them out, so I get too excited. So I never like get everything all lined up. Because, dude, if I didn't have a job that I had to go to every day, then I could sit here and I could make videos and I could take my sweet time doing it, and then I could put them out and have them all lined up and everything. But dude, I don't got time for all that right now. So I get too excited, man. My ADD, I'm not like organized yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm not organized, and like it is what it is. I get so many complaints, dude. Your videos are too dark, or this or that, and I'm like, I bought the capture card. I plugged it in like they told me to. I run it through my software, and that's the way it captures, bro. Like I think the capture's been a lot different, like a lot darker since I started using my OLED. When I use my monitor, it's not as bad. A lot of it was nitpicks, but those shooting mechanics and NPC reaction was kind of bad. No, it wasn't bad. It was. I don't think it was bad. Like I don't even care about that stuff. Like people that care about that stuff, man. I don't know, man. Like I don't care. Like I mean, I do kind of like when I look at it, I'm like, well, I mean, it would be kind of cool if like the bullets hit him and the body flipped around, but it's not a make it. It's not a deal breaker for me for sure. These guys like to lower their brightness. These guys like to lower their brightness. Funny. I know, man. I'm like, dude, you know what? I wonder what it would look like with Horizon Forbidden West runner next to Resident Evil 2 on the Series S. man, you can't do that. They're not the same type of game. And I'm like, they're third person over the shoulder action camera games, bro. They look pretty similar to me. Oh, I don't fanboy for any console, just both consoles. I'm a fan, dude. I already told you guys I'm a Ubisoft fanboy. I'm a 100% Ubisoft fanboy, dude. I love everything they make, and I'm starting to become a freaking THQ fanboy, man. See, THQ is Embracer Group. Embracer Group just bought freaking Crystal Dynamics and like Tomb Raider and everything. So, yeah, dude, I could definitely see and I mean, like Biomutant. Um, gosh dang it, Kingdom of Amular, The Reckoning. They're bringing back a lot of cool games, man. So is it me, or does most gameplay in games today just not feel as fun? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, OJ. Like these, that's what I'm talking about, man. It feels so average. It feels samey. It doesn't feel like it's really moved forward in the last 15 years. Yeah. I mean, like, of course, every the games that come out, they start to feel a little bit better. The physics definitely get better, but my gosh, man. Oh, Frog, you should do 15-year AC video from yesterday. It was good. Yeah, I did watch that, and then I uploaded my video from AC that nobody watched. It took me 5 hours to make, and nobody watched it. Joy Live. I'm a Twilight Zone and Outer Limits fan. Yeah, I just love playing video games, man. Like I'm pretty much to the point where I would buy anything just to get a new experience, whether I like it or not, man. And then when I bring you guys content, I usually try to show you like the first 30 minutes of the game. Oh, and because I can usually tell pretty quickly if I'm going to like a game or not. Speaking of Ubisoft, I got Far Cry 6 on Series X for $19.90. And I feel ripped off. How do you feel ripped off, man? You always feel ripped off. $20 is a very fair price for that game. Checkerbirds. Well, I haven't had any PlayStation first-party games to call out the Checkerbirds on lately, and it looks like they got the Checkerbirds under control for Horizon Forbidden West. So I give them props for that. I was a pretty hard critic on that game, and they did get it fixed. They did get it. They completely exceeded my expectations with that performance mode. Now, I 100% give Guerrilla Games credit for fixing that adventure. For fixing that experience and exceeding my unrealistic expectations for that performance mode. I do give them credit for that, and I'm very, very happy with the product I have now. It now 100% looks just a little bit better than Horizon or than Assassin's Creed. It looks a little bit more crisp now than Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 60 frames a second. Because it's like 1792p on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I mean, you can actually tell that little bit of extra makes it look a little bit crisper. But yeah, dude, every game is filler, Shaq. I don't know what the hell you're looking for, man. Like, you're trying to tell me that these PlayStation first-party games don't got a lot of filler in them, bro? Everything that's not a main story mission is filler. Everything. The only one that does it good was The Witcher 3, man. And even Death Stranding side missions were more freaking were better than the ones in all these other ones. One of my fears is that more photorealistic graphics become the more gameplay is going to be needed to be grounded in reality, thus taking away from some of the fun. That's exactly what's going on, man. Like, you look at all the freaking cutscenes, and then you look at the gameplay, and the gameplay is like super average. Yeah, OJ, you're right. You're on the right path, man. That's why I've been sticking. That's why I've been rooting for AA and indie games lately. Is because and you guys noticed I've been covering an indie game every week, man, or a AA game, man. I've been covering these games because they are the ones that are going to push the boundaries with fun. Rog, this is what happens when Xbox kills it. You get haters. Yeah, they are. I think they're a little worried about Xbox. They got to be, man. They got to be. I like see. I never played all of The Witcher 2. I do own it, but I haven't played through it. Destiny 2 is dead. Bungie ruined the game. Going back to Halo Infinite in October. Overwatch 2. I quit playing Destiny 2 a while back, Ernie. I quit playing that a while ago. Redfall looks great, actually. I'm pretty hyped for Redfall. Open world Sony games got filler like Days Gone and Horizon, but the side quests in Forbidden West are actually great. See, I only played a couple of them, Shaq, toward the beginning of the game, and I didn't like them, so I just quit playing the side quests altogether. And then when I got and then when I got about halfway through the game, I did another one, and it was still just stupid, man. Come over here and find my son. He's messed up in this thing, and we got to save him. We got to get him out. I was like, oh my gosh, man, this is so dumb. It just feels like you're in a rush. Like the whole story of Horizon Forbidden West feels like you're in a race against time to get this done. So stopping to smell the roses and take care of other things is just pointless, man. But now after beating the game, now maybe the side quest. I mean, they don't feel like it doesn't feel as, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it just, oh yeah, dude, I gotta go. Actually, it's already 10 o'clock. I gotta get ready for bed and I gotta go shower and everything. So for I'll go watch that motorsport gameplay 7 times already. Yeah, dude, that looks incredible. I'm gonna be doing a video on the Forza Motorsport here pretty soon. They're supposed to be talking about it more tomorrow, so I'm gonna record all that footage and then I'll do like as soon as I know more about it, I'll start talking more about it. But you guys have a good night, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and talking about Starfield and everything else. You guys are awesome, man. You guys make having this channel really fun. So you guys have a good night, man. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope that we can all just keep being positive about video games. You guys have fun. Thanks for hanging out with me.